Greetings, my fellow Americans. This is Ghost Train 615 coming at you again. And I wanted to give you a little update to my previous video that I did here. First of all, legal disclaimer. This video may contain coarse adult language or any suggestive gestures. Legal disclaimer. It's 9 minutes to 8, it's 7:51. The date is August 29th, 2019. My fellow Americans, I got some good news. I don't know if any of you have learned about payback. But in this case, and this time, payback's a bitch. Just like Taylor Swift is. And the good news is to every single one of you that the rat circus known as the VMAs got its worst ratings ever. That's right. I will repeat those words again. Worst ratings ever. And guess what? They deserve it. Every single one of these stupid awards shows think they have the right to inject politics where it doesn't belong. Didn't work this time. It didn't work at the Oscars because the Oscars got low rated too. And not by these clowns. They got probably more worse ratings than the Oscars ever did. Do you see the story here? And as for you, Taylor Swift, you're a bitch too. You're a stupid bitch for participating in and with the Illuminati with your little indoctrination plan to fester the minds of 12-year-old prepubescent girls with your garbage. Whereas, sorry, their parents are taking a stand against your LGBTQ garbage. You are not going to teach that bullshit to our kids. You should have kept your mouth shut, but you chose not to. That was a decision you made. Well, how did it work for you so far? Let's go back to those words again. Worst ratings ever. And you know what? I'm applauding it and I'm happy. Because that's what you and MTV deserve. How about you and MTV mind your own goddamn business and you stay the freaking hell out of politics and you let the adults do the talking. You let the grown folks talk. And again, I'm glad that these parents took a stand to keep the Illuminati away from their children. And it's your fault, Taylor Swift. Your fault. Now you got to deal with this. Because now, the next thing that I'm predicting is going to happen, your concert attendance is going to start going down. Just like the MTV VMAs did. Straight down. Nowhere to go, but straight down. And like I said before in the previous video, music is not what it used to be. We're being inundated with all this manufactured crap that sounds the same. And it's got no heart. Just like Ben Gazzara said in one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies, Roadhouse. He told his girlfriend to turn off the drivel that she was listening to. He turns to Patrick Swayze's character of Dalton and says, I can't listen to that crap. It's got no heart. Well, you know what? If he was to see and hear the kind of crap that you clowns are pushing, he'd say the same thing. and maybe boot one of you in the ass. But then again, Taylor Swift, You're the one that needs the boot in your ass. But then again, you actually got it. And you deserve it. Now here's hoping next year that the VMAs get KO'd for good. I kind of want the Oscars to be KO'd too. Because other than maybe the soon-to-be-released John Wick 3, what good movies were there this year? Oh, Avengers Endgame and Bohemian Rhapsody. The few and the proud. The few but the proud. And it took maybe the few and the proud masses to tell you, Taylor Swift, and MTV to shove it. Again, I'm glad that this happened. Because apparently, Taylor Swift, you and MTV don't have a clue as to who it is you think you're messing with. And I don't want to hear any more of your butthurt. I don't care. I helped to legally and duly elect a president. A responsible president. Not a failure from Kenya, like the last asshole we had for the last 8 years. That the fake media didn't want to do a damn thing about. Well, these parents that are out there that are trying to save their kids from even you, they took the first step. They did something about it. About your bullshit. About MTV's bullshit. Now you got to deal with it. And maybe MTV will start growing up from now on and realizing who it is that's really in charge. And it's not them. And I'm sure that some of the sponsors were boycotted. I think the next thing, Taylor Swift, is to maybe boycott you. And hurt you where you should be hurt. In the wallet. Because without our money, you got nowhere to go. And we'll be taking our money back very soon. No, because of your big mouth. Or maybe you'll shut it after this. And you'll mind your business. Which is something you failed to do when you got involved in this fiasco. If somebody gives you advice to shut up, Taylor Swift, the smart thing is to do it. Award shows aren't what they used to be anyway. I think I was watching a classic James Bond movie that night. Or maybe it was Tucker Carlson I was watching. Or maybe it was even Cops. Either way, the above three I considered more entertaining. Because you, Taylor Swift, and those clowns don't like to hear the truth. The truth was used against you this time. The truth is, Taylor Swift, I'll say it again, you are part of the Illuminati, but some of us are immune. Some of us see the message for what it is, and we don't listen. That's our resist. And we will resist you and the Illuminati at every single turn. What are you going to do about it? You got parents turned against you. You got hardworking Americans turned against you that thought they could trust you the first time. Well, you blew that trust, and you're not getting it back anytime soon. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Taylor Swift. I'm sure after this you will be. Or you probably already are. You're just trying to hide it from the public that you tried to deceive. Fellow Americans, we all did what we had to do. We're protecting our children now. And if Taylor Swift wants to become the enemy, she's made that choice. She's made herself the enemy. While I myself have 3 godchildren I will be damned if I ever let somebody like Taylor Swift try to indoctrinate them. I'll be among the masses that will become your problem, Taylor Swift. And there's more of us than there are of you. You just get ready. Because this is something you started. It's time people like us put a final end to it. It's Ghost Train 615 signing off. My fellow Americans.